Okay, now we have got the stack bars mounted in the right position. You remove the 6 pneumatics that we put on the stack bar, and we will proceed to connect the stack together. We have found that if the stack is connected before it's put on the stack bar, as opposed to connecting one at a time on the stack bar, it's quite a bit easier and faster. So we'll go ahead and connect all the pneumatics together in groups of 4 so they're easier to handle. Okay, now I've got all the stack connectors on. I will lay the pneumatics in front of the stickers, and I'll get them sort of lined up and figure out how many I need in each group before I actually press them onto the bar. That's the center section, and then the section over here on the right. Now we're putting the screws in. This top row of pneumatics in. We get them all connected together. Get them lined up with the nails where you want them, and press on a little bit so they hold in place, and go back through and press them on the rest of the way. Yeah. After we get the row of pneumatics pressed onto the bar, then we go back and put the screws in. We've already put the elbows on these pneumatics. It can be done after the pneumatics are on the bar or before they're put on the bar. We chose to do it before. Note that the screws aren't going into the pneumatics straight. They're sort of going at an angle. Even though the hole is straight, we found that it works a little better to put the screws in at a slight angle. Don't over tighten the screws. It could break the pneumatic, and they don't need to be on as tight as you might think, since all of them are being held together with each other on both sides of them. On this particular piano, we will have 3 lock and cancels that we are putting on the stack bar. If you have a D kit, you won't have any lock and cancels up here. If you have the ST, you won't, and if you have the GR, you won't. The 3 that I have here are for a soft pedal pneumatic, which is an option with any of the kits, a mandolin rail pneumatic will be over at that end, which is operated by this lock and cancel in the center, which is an option, and the Glock cutout on the right hand side, which is also an option only if you have the GR with the Glock or the H with the Glock. So this might not pertain to your particular kit. So we'll connect these together, and on the end we have a U-turn. We'll plug this hole here, and the vacuum will go in here to the back and through all of them through that route. Now we have the stack all in. We're ready to lean the piano back and run the tubes. We choose to lean the piano back because it's much easier to tube the piano. If you don't have a tilter, You can tube it standing upright like it is.